Are you excited for another news video of Hello Kitty Island Adventure? I am, because today we have the first look about a new character, a new biome and everything. And oh my god, it's gonna be so excited. Stay until the end because there will be nuggets here. And of course, we'll start with a lot of very cool community creations about Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Dollhouse.craft posted this adorable crocheted top hat. It's really gorgeous, and if you're into crochet, there's the whole thing how to make it, like the pattern. I don't speak crochet, but maybe it makes sense to you, so feel free to go for it and find us in the Discord for the whole description of how to make it yourself. Bianca Papalardo, that we have seen her art before in the past, made another adorable art with her avatar and her friend, and this is so cool, and apparently it was a commission for somebody. Chelsea sent a zip file with all the icons of all the updates so far in the 2 years, and Hello Noodle printed them. I don't know, it looks like coasters or just cute art with all the different thing in iridescent paper. It's absolutely so precious. I want to do something like that too. And Kristen sent me photos of her going to the Hello Kitty Cafe truck in Denver, Colorado, and this is actually super cool. So like the truck stops and you can go buy merch, and I think you can also get treats and everything. It's like a cafe. And there's photos and videos, but you can see that there's a huge line, and I think it's the case every time this Hello Kitty Cafe truck comes wherever. This is insane. You can wait at least 2 hours, if not more. So wow, thank you so much, Kristen, for sharing that with us. Okay, now let's go to the Discord announcements and everything. Don't forget to check your Sunblink mail because there might be some treats in there. On April Arcade, we got the 2.7.5 update. It says a few bug fixes and everything, but we should have every 3 days one of the special Kuromi or My Melody furniture as their treasure hunt reward. They fixed the area of the hidden chest to be expanded, the floating chest for the quest treasure hunt has been grounded, and the cost for the map hint of the treasure hunt is now the currency type from the biome the reward item is related to. And I will let you go if you want to see other things. But then, for the specific treasure hunt quest, this is all only on April Arcade so far, but that will be in the CU3 update also. In the box section, Min said, I paid $10 for today's treasure tip, but when I checked the map, there's no circle on each area. And Phoebe said, we're aware of this issue and it's a high priority issue for 2.8. Thank you, everyone. Then in Fun and Games, Cabin Crafting Challenge is doing something a little different. To celebrate Friendship Festival, we're inviting you to showcase a cabin inspired by Kuromi and My Melody. Will you split the cabin in half and have each side be for these best friends? Will you blend them together seamlessly? Will you use new 2.7 furniture, or will you use some old pieces? The challenge will last for all of Friendship Festival. So if you want to participate, this is a game in Fun and Games in the official Hello Kitty Island Adventure Discord. Apparently there's a specific order in which you get each of the Kuromi and My Melody furniture in the treasure hunt. And False Calm said, the sequence that I know is Kuromi armchair, Kuromi armoire, Kuromi chair, and Kuromi couch. And then Chelsea said, I'm now interested in how quickly the community could, without cheating, speedrun this collection by consecutively having people trade items and then do the hunt themselves the next day. Apparently you can trigger the fact that the item comes in your shop or in your treasure hunt, but at least if you got in the treasure hunt, it comes after in the shop, and I don't think it comes in the shop until you had it in your treasure hunt or traded it by somebody. But I'm confused because does that mean that we still have to wait all 3 days anyways? In Wild Speculation, if you open yellow dye pouch or any kind of dye pouches, you can get it in the gift box, like the egg that you get in return of the best friends. And so there's a face of the character. But because this new character is not here yet, but the thing is already here, there's magenta square instead. So the new character is coming. We just don't know who it is. And don't think that magenta is a hint or anything. It's when they don't have the asset that's there, that magenta square. And Chelsea added, wink, hurt, and soon about this magenta square. Chelsea said, heads up, the new character coming to Hkia will be revealed this month. Check out what some of our fantastic content creator guess for who's next. Special thanks to Fluff'isle for compiling all the videos into this nice playlist. And Chelsea shared my playlist. So yes, you can go watch. I think there's at least 4 videos of us. So I think there's Planet Moonstar, Sprouts is Sprouts, and Nikki Island Adventure, and me, Fluff'isle, who created guesses of who is the next character. And it's going to be revealed today who is the next character. And so they will be funny to rewatch the things in the past. If you have not watched these videos, I will also link it at the end so you can find them. And look how silly we were in not being right or being right, you'll see. Cozy asks, are there any hints coming our way for the new character? What do we have to do to get the tea? And Chelsea said, it's not the one you most want. And Cozy said, very interesting, humor me, it might not be the one, but I'll be satisfied with what you and the team give us. And Chelsea said, I think it's darn cute regardless. See Me Play said, I just learned about Adoro Zatoru Mari, so I know it's not her. And Chelsea said, she is one of our absolute faves. Our producer loves her and has her as their icon, but collab. So that means that this character is a collaboration between Sanrio and another company, so it's really difficult for them to add her in the game. So probably not, or maybe in the very distant future when we'll have tons of other ones. See Me Play, I am obsessed. Everything about her is just chef's kiss. And Chelsea said, yeah, I really just love her design through and through. So I'm here with a different outfit because I thought the announcement will be yesterday, but it's actually now, a day later. So OMG, we are going to get COGIMYUN, and she is so adorable, OMG. And we are going to go to the Wheat Flower Wonderland. And it's a totally new biome, and it will be a DLC. Oh my god, there's so much. The Wheat Flower Wonderland launches September 18th. So it's so soon. Oh my god. And it will be 15 USD on Switch and PC and free on Apple Arcade. And it will come October 2nd on PlayStation 5. And before you start arguing, we pay each month on Apple Arcade. So this is why the DLCs are free, because I paid over $170 so far to play this game over the 2 years. So that's totally fine. And honestly, for a whole new biome, we'll see what's inside. But COGIMYUN is coming. The adorable wheat flower fairy, first introduced by Sanrio in 2015, joins the island adventure. COGIMYUN offers an unprecedented 35 levels of friendship that unlocks new quests, new abilities, and unique furniture set just for her. Hello Kitty has only 25. OMG. Plus, befriend Abby Fry and COGIMYUN's brother, COGIMYUN, who unlock new minigame where you can earn themed furniture and other prizes. And there's a fantastic wands. Players can create and customize their very own magic wand to cast magic and transform into critters and items. Plus, the new wand opened the way to new puzzles and challenges. Craft them by finding gemstones and jammies throughout the land. Magical heroes assemble. Uncover tons of new outfits and accessories befitting magical heroes. With your friend, assemble, transform into the Wheat Flower Guardians of Legend to help COGIMYUN realize her dream. So much to explore. Find collectible wheat hearts around the world by using magic, solving environmental puzzles, and unearthing secrets. Exchange them in the wheat heart tree for themes reward. Slurp up new food. Find noodle grass in Wheat Flower Wonderland to craft new noodle-based food like instant ramen, spaghetti, and meatballs, and more. I will have added a lot of visuals from the trailer already, and Chelsea did a Q&A that lasted about half an hour, so I took a lot of notes, and probably she will compile that. So I will film a whole new video just with everything that we know about Wheat Flower Wonderland and COGIMYUN, and you will have to see that there. So now back to yesterday, me telling you about other stuff that are a lot less exciting actually. Chelsea said, check it out, we're making an official Discord event for the flower reveal, woohoo! Join us on August 1st. It's called June and July Flower Reveal, but they're actually going to reveal who won the June and July flower bounty challenges and got the points, and then they will announce the new bounty for August, and that will be on August 1st, which is tomorrow as of filming this, and I will live stream this in my 10-hour live stream tomorrow, but you might see this in the future probably, so you can go back to my live stream that will post somewhere and watch this if you want to watch it and not go to the Discord. Tab sorting filter in the request for input. Say Babe said, would love if in creation station menu it showed if you had made a bow / flower crown already in a specific color / flower type / pattern. Right now I'm debating making a long list of what I've created so far, because when I'm making new things I can't ever remember, and then I'm going back into my inventory to check and then back into my crafting menu again. I'm not sure if this qualifies as tab sorting filter. If not, please redirect me. And Chelsea said, we looked into this, but unfortunately, due to the extreme number of possible combinations, it actually bloats data / memory, so we couldn't do it. Steph asked, why are the worms food but coconut aren't? Who decided that? And Chelsea said, I still want coconut to be food and get occasionally grumper sauce that there aren't. And then, because either way they don't make sense as food, Meave said they're in the food / ingredient tab of the inventory but don't make food though. Apparently, when you do multiplayer with a lot of friends, you might get a quick notification about 99 multiplayer friends. And Nos482 said, anyone knows what the notification for 99 multiplayer friends? I just got it and it was so fast I couldn't even read it. And Chelsea, actually, that might have been the warning that we can't track any more multiplayer friends after that, and we'll have to start removing folks you are at lower level with. Let me double check, but I know that we had put some kind of limit on the total possible number of friends you could have. I thought it was higher than 99, but I'll ask the engineers. And then she said, oh, if multiple people got it at the same time, maybe it's something else. I assume you wouldn't have both hit 99 at the same time. Hello Noodle said, what if you get a message when one of your friends reaches the limit and you got removed from theirs? And Chelsea said, we can't do anything async like that because we don't have a persistent server. All connections are one-to-one peer-to-peer, so you'd have no way of knowing you were deleted from someone until you connected to them again. Okay, I bet I know what's happening. The 99 is probably the base stat of the model before it properly loads in the data, so you'd seen it flicker briefly and then disappear, and then you check again, it should be back to normal. Rabbit Fox said, the fact that the new fish almanacs on arcade aren't either collections or achievements really underlines the need for sorting in the comic and music disc menu. I can see occasional need for sorting by rarity like there are now, but 90% of the time we want them in alphabetical or numerical order, the way they would be in music stores or library. I'm missing a few almanacs in addition to the 2 impossible ones, and I'm dreading trying to make the list of which ones I'm missing in my and my husband's game. And Chelsea said, our issue with alphabetical has been handling other languages and character sets, believe it or not. So apparently we cannot sort them easier. K-Truma said, it's one of the things I loved about this game. There's nothing truly missable, especially when in other games, looks at Dreamlight Valley, you can miss items in a collection that were only available as a Twitch reward. And Chelsea said, I bounced so hard on DGV for exactly that reason. As a completionist at hurt, I just couldn't. In announcement, Zombie said, Hello Kitty Island Adventure is celebrating 2-year anniversary. The new gift box edition available for pre-order on November 7th. We knew about that already, but that's the official thing here. By the way, thank you to the 2 anonymous person who helped me start the fundraising to me getting the gift box edition. So if you want to also contribute $1 or $2 or even 10, whatever, for me getting this box, you can look at the description and see my throne, and there you can go help me maybe get this box for my birthday. That is the week of the 7th. Baby Hope Chan said, is there gonna be more animal species? And Chelsea said yes. So that means that new types of avatar that you can pick, they added at least 2 or 3 more afterwards. So more coming. And then Baby Hope Chan said, oh my god, when? And Chelsea said 2.8. So the next one. So CU3 also. Soon. Yay. Cozy said, hey Chelsea, I was in a mine yesterday and look what I found. Are we going to have a flying pirate ship this cool? And Chelsea said, how curious. She did not add the eyes, but everybody else added the eyes. And is it coming in the future? Probably. Or is it just here? If it was just here, maybe she said, oh, this is just decoration maybe? I don't know. A said, even us players on Apple Arcade don't even have all of City Town available. And Chelsea said, very much this. City Town has been troublesome for us in terms of development. We are doing our best and we have definitely taken all the feedback on timing between platforms into consideration. Hopefully we'll be able to announce something soon. City Town has been troublesome for them. Interesting. Hot tea here. Kai said, honestly, I personally wouldn't mind having City Town even if it's not complete. It's way more complete and much more to do than Icy Peak and the Moon that are just empty. And Chelsea said, I think of the Moon like red hot ruins. There's not a ton to do / reason to go back once you've gotten through the story and mastered the collection. But hopefully it was pretty fun to play. Icy Peak though. So interesting, because we had a huge addition to Icy Peak with this Snow Village. But does that mean that there's even more? Peachy Got It said, I started dyeing the event furniture because I don't like the green, but then I realized that the wallpaper is green and we can't dye wallpaper. So I might have to dye all the stuff back and deal with the green so it can match the wallpaper. Can we please get the ability to dye wallpaper? I beg. And Chelsea said, trust me, we are clawing for this. And I think they said they're working on that for the future thing, so stay tuned. Chelsea said, the new event. Everyone has been asking what will happen to Hello Kitty's 50th anniversary stuff. And we've said it will be returning annually. Oh boy, will it. Prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically for the interlude of dreams. TLDR, there will be a new event coming this year that takes the place of last year's Hello Kitty 50th anniversary. Don't fret, all of the Hello Kitty 50th reward and currency will be available at that time as well, introducing the Interlude of Dreams. And then she said, not for a bit, but you'll start seeing the name in the game in the next update at the source for Hello Kitty 50th furniture. So that's why they added it here, to tell people in advance about this new event so that don't freak out. Arashi Saga said, are you gonna release this game on PS5 on August 29th? I saw the date on Wiki. Chelsea said, yes, the physical version of PS5 released on August 29th, but you know what? The digital version releases even sooner. We had no info about the digital version, but also we don't know if there will be deluxe there. I've seen only the base version, but I've seen nothing official yet from Sunblink, but apparently a lot of news outlets said that it will be August 5th that we get the digital version on PS5. Still no news about PS4 though. So I hope that you were as excited as me with all these news, and if you have not watched my in the future but in your past 10-hour live stream that I did to celebrate my 2 years anniversary on YouTube and 10k subscribers on YouTube, click on the playlist over here because I'm sure you want to hear my voice for the next 10 hours while you work or do your dishes or do whatever. So if you do, I'd be happy to have you. And remember, everybody can play cozy. Bye bye!